Good morning and welcome to the channel on this the 21st day of June 2026, and today is the summer equinox, where this is the longest day of the year. Whilst they're meeting in Switzerland, I'm going to leave the US-Iran talks to it. Needless to say, Iran is constantly threatening and has done apparently close the Strait of Hormuz. So I want to move on from there to one of the other big areas of conflict in the world, and that is the Sudan. So my question is really, who is winning that civil war in Sudan? The short answer is neither side is winning outright, but the Rapid Support Force, the RSF, currently holds the battlefield momentum and is gaining territory, while the Sudan armed forces retain air power and some strategic positions. So who has the upper hand right now? Well, RSF. Across multiple June 26 reports, the RSF is pushing forward in Kordofan, especially around El Obeid, one of Sudan's most strategically important cities. I may be pronouncing that Obeid. The UN and multiple governments warn of imminent RSF escalation and a possible assault on El Obeid. RSF has expanded drone warfare, striking SAF positions across Khartoum State, South Kordofan and the Blue Nile region. RSF have previously captured major areas in Darfur and continues to pressure SAF supply routes. Overall, RSF is gaining ground, especially in central and western Sudan. The UN is also reporting that if they do take El Obeid, that there may be mass killings of the people there, rapes of the women and killing of children. The SAF, which is the Sudanese Armed Forces, they're holding, but they're very overstretched. They have air superiority and controls parts of Khartoum and key military installations. They also have conducted retaliatory drone strikes and continues to defend strategic sites. Sorry, my tongue-tied this morning. However, the front lines have hardened into a war of attrition, with the SAF struggling to reverse RSF advances in Kordofan and Darfur. Overall, the SAF is not collapsing, but is largely on the defensive, and I believe that this will continue and that the RSF will eventually win. But the bottom line was, who is winning? Well, RSF has the momentum because it's advancing on El Obeid, a critical crossroad city. It is using increasingly effective drone warfare to strike SAF positions. It has made territorial gains in Darfur, West Kordofan and parts of South Kordofan. But the RSF is not close to victory because the SAF still controls major military infrastructure and retains superior air power. The conflict is now a nationwide stalemate, with fragments controlled and no clear path of victory for either side. So, where do we go from here? Well, all I can say is that it's going to be more and more killing. The momentum in RSF is advancing, SAF is holding, But eventually one side or the other will fail. I believe it is the SAF because they're losing territory all the time. And anybody who's been in the military know that boots on the ground hold territory, not air forces. So the air superiority that the SAF have will eventually whittle away. Well, thank you very much for listening this morning. Sorry it's a bit up and down. It's Father's Day today, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Talk to you again tomorrow.